7 great Framer portfolios. In this video, we'll discover some of the best Framer portfolios, and number 5 is really good. Let's see, what do we have? Okay guys, before we start navigating these websites, I want to tell you something. 30% of Framer Marketplace is grabbed by these portfolio templates, and it's a huge number actually. And if you want to create a collection of Framer templates, definitely keep your eyes on portfolios. And at the first, we have Googlery.com, which is pretty much like everything is summarized into a hero section and a footer. And why I chose this is actually, if you navigate to the work page, we have a smart and creative way of showcasing some projects. And as you scroll down, you're going to see some crucial data at the middle and some images perfectly fit into a mockup actually. And yeah, again, some data about the project, some informations, and actually this is a smart way of showcasing some projects. It's like documenting a case study for your skills and abilities. And this is pretty cool. Like, if you want to create a portfolio, definitely keep your eyes on this website. Hats off to the creator. It's super cool and super sleek and modern. And once we scroll down a bit more, we're going to see the same photo with all the contact infos, and just the image is changed to someone talking on TED Talks. So that's it. Definitely keep your eyes on this website. It has a nice way of showcasing projects in a smooth and sleek way. All right, the second website is AnthonyNault.com. You're going to see a big oldish image at the first. And once we scroll down, we're going to see some of their works with a nice little descriptions, where it's come from and who did it actually. And once we scroll down, you're going to see everything is moving to the left and some descriptions and informations below that. And once we scroll down, oh yeah, everything's pretty much like the same, showcase the same things, some, projects and descriptions. And at the end, we have a description about the creators and some contact infos. And this is super straightforward, actually. When you want to showcase some of your works to a client, he's directly showcasing their projects and nothing else, like nothing crazy, nothing fancy on his website. Everything is super clean and super sleek. Number 3, WeSK.design, and I love this website because of these visuals and illustrations that are perfectly matched with the overall look of the website, and they are perfectly related to those, mentioned keywords on hero section. And as we go down, we're going to see some keywords that are perfectly directing us to know more about the creator. And yep, below that we have a little bit of descriptions about the creator. And as we scroll down, we're going to see their abilities and skills and some of their works and projects, and a good testimonial, which is perfect and crucial for your portfolio actually. And this is something that is missing in a lot of people's portfolio, and they did it well actually. It matches with the overall look of the website, well organized and perfectly designed, some social media links and footer. That's it. Let's go to the next website. Number 4 on the list is a masterpiece of creativity mixed up with design skills. Actually, I love this Diana.lu website, and it's super creative. Hats off to the creator actually. And on the hero section, we're going to see some, hand-drawn kind of freestyles, painting characters mixed up with colorful icons. And once we hover on that character, it's going to say peace. And yeah, once we scroll a bit more, we're going to see some of his works. And yeah, perfect. Okay, this is super cool. Again, we have some hand-drawn, illustrations. And once we scroll a bit more, we're going to see some, personal information that is perfectly matched with the hero section or overall look of the website. And he's basically talking about his skills, purpose, and who is she actually. This is a girl. Oh my god. And this is super cool. I love this website. And this is the footer of the website. Like literally, this is the footer. And it didn't say that this is the menu, or put some, you know, 3 dots or 3 lines actually. He said, where? Like, you want to go to works? Click here. You want to know me? Click here. And this is super creative. Like, hats off to the creator. I love this website. Finally, we have number 5 on the list, jessicawells.co, and I love this website because of these smooth and sleek interactions. And, you know, as you see, the girls keeps moving and it becomes larger, the box becomes larger. So it's super important to match, if you can, you should match your motions with the video that you are using. Actually, the video itself has some kind of movements and you have to match it up with your motions and, you know, interactions, and they know how to do it actually. And I love this website, and that because of these kind of, you know, little tricks that they've used. And as we scroll down, we're going to see a horizontal scrolling to showcase some of his works and projects, a 3D slider, which is super clean and super engaging actually, and the page becomes white. And as we scroll down, we're going to see the footer, and this video is super creative. It basically tells me that this guy is a creative director or some kind of, you know, art direction, is working on art direction, and it's, you know, the way that they used motions and photos and everything tells me that what this guy is doing actually. Alright guys, number 6 on the list is Alejandro Mezia's website, and he's a award-winning experience designer. He knows the thing, and actually I chose this because of the this green color and the fonts that they use to showcase some of his works and the overall look of the website. This is something that a experienced designer do. This is something that you have to work many years to know how to use things in a correct way. He used some 3D elements beside those monospaced and pixelated fonts with these kind of colors. A little bit of black mixed up with this green, and the monospace font wraps up everything. Like, as we scroll down a bit, we're gonna see some informations about himself and some of his works. Actually, this is something that kind of like it seems to be a resume actually. Some of his past experience, the brands that they work with, and footer, and a 3D element at the center. This guy knows the thing. The last item on the list is Justin Bettman, and he's a photographer. And actually, the website is pretty clean and pretty simple actually. I'll call it minimal, not simple. And once we scroll, we're gonna see some kind of like a gallery section, which showcases some of his works, style of photography, and everything. And we have kind of like a, you know, small to medium or large view of those photos. And this is something that is necessary to me actually. If you're building a kind of like a photography portfolio, like you have to allow the user to see the images in a large view so that they can explore more, so that they can precisely review all the works that they've done. So for now, I'm just going to go with small grids, and as we scroll down, everything is summarized into a gallery section. And yeah, that's the footer. That's it. Let's go back to the top and let's review some of his projects. Let's go to the project page, and as you see, perfectly organized inside a kind of like a full width grids categories. Let's go to the categories. As you see, it changes based on the hovering, and everything is perfectly motioned and everything is super clean. I like this website because of the, you know, these kind of grids that are perfectly matched with the way that they created the website actually. And everything is perfectly matched, perfectly clean, and motions are sleek. That's it guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel because we post every week about Framer. See you next time, peace.